Robert King Carter of Lancaster County was an American businessman and colonist in Virginia and became one of the wealthiest men in the colonies. As president of the Governor's Council of the Virginia colony, he was acting governor of Virginia in 1726 to 1727 after the death in office of Governor Hugh Drysdale. He acquired the moniker King from his wealth, political power, and autocratic business methods. Biography. Robert Carter was born at Carotoman Plantation in Lancaster County, Virginia, to John Carter of London, England, and Sarah Ludlow of Maiden Bradley, Wiltshire. In 1688, he married Judith Armistead of Hesse in Gloucester County, an area which was included in the formation of Matthews County in 1691. After her death in 1699, he married Elizabeth Landon in 1701. At the age of 28, Robert entered the General Assembly of Virginia as a burgess from Lancaster County, serving 5 consecutive years. In 1726, as president of the Governor's Council, he served as acting governor of Virginia after the death of Governor Hugh Drysdale. As an agent of Thomas Fairfax, 6th Lord Fairfax of Cameron, known simply as Lord Fairfax, he served 2 terms as agent for the Fairfax Proprietary of the Northern Neck of Virginia. During his first term, 1702 to 1711, he began to acquire large tracts of land for himself in the Rappahannock River region of Virginia. Carter acquired some 20,000 acres, a large part of which was the 6,000-acre Nominee Hall Plantation, also spelled Nominee or Nominee, which he purchased in 1709 from the heirs of Col. Nicholas Spencer, cousin of the Lords Culpeper, from whom the Fairfaxes had inherited the Virginia holdings. When he became representative of Fairfax's interests again in 1722, and served from 1722 to 32, he succeeded in securing for his children and her children some 110,000 acres in the Northern Neck, as well as additional acquisitions in Virginia west of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Carter died on the 4th of August 1732 in Lancaster County, Virginia, and was buried there at Christ Church. He left behind 300,000 acres of land, 1,000 slaves and 10,000 British pounds in cash. Legacy. When Lord Fairfax saw Carter's obituary in the London monthly The Gentleman's Magazine, he was astonished to read of the immense personal wealth acquired by his resident land agent. Rather than name another Virginian to the position, Fairfax made arrangements to have his cousin, Colonel William Fairfax, move to Virginia to act as land agent, with the paid position of Customs Inspector for the Potomac River District. Fairfax himself then visited his vast Northern Neck proprietary from 1735 to 37, and he moved there permanently in 1747. Descendants. Carter had 5 children with his first wife, Judith Armistead. Sarah Carter. Elizabeth Carter married Nathaniel Burwell. Judith Carter died in infancy before her mother and buried near her at Christ Church. Judith Carter married Man Page. John Carter married Elizabeth Hill of Shirley Plantation. Carter had 10 children with his second wife, Betty Landon. Ann Carter married Benjamin Harrison IV. Robert Carter II married Priscilla Churchill. Sarah Carter. Betty Carter. Charles Carter married Ann Bird, daughter of Col. William Bird II. Ludlow Carter. Landon Carter married Maria Bird, daughter of Col. William Bird II. Mary Carter married George Braxton. Lucy Carter married Henry Fitzhugh. George Carter. Other notable descendants include Robert Burwell, grandson, member of the House of Burgesses. Robert Carter III. Carter Braxton, grandson, signer of Declaration of Independence. Talcott Elias and J. E. B. Stewart's field surgeon during the Civil War. Robert E. Lee, Confederate States Army General. Robert Randolph Carter, Confederate States Army First Lieutenant. John Page, 13th Governor of Virginia. Man Page, Virginia delegate to the Continental Congress in 1777. Thomas Nelson Page, U.S. Ambassador to Italy during the Woodrow Wilson administration. William Nelson Page, American civil engineer and industrialist. James Gentleman Jim Robinson, one of the wealthiest African Americans in the Manassas area, but is also known because his homestead was located between the lines of the Confederate and Union armies during two major battles of the Civil War.